afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Bob Harvey, and I am President and CEO of the Greater Houston Partnership. I am pleased to be closing out the 18th Annual Rice Alliance Energy Tech Venture Forum. This premier event has gathered global leaders in energy, technology, and venture capital investment, and 40 of the most promising energy technology companies in the world. Over the last 3 days, we have heard about the latest trends in energy investment, as well as the next generation of innovations that will truly change the world. As the energy capital of the world, Houston is the headquarters and intellectual capital for virtually every segment of the energy industry. But we know the world around us is changing. Climate change is real and must be addressed. Yet the demand for energy, particularly in less developed countries, continues to grow. As the energy industry evolves to meet this dual challenge, we know Houston is uniquely positioned to lead the transition to a cleaner, more efficient, and more sustainable low-carbon world. As the global energy leader, we here in Houston have both the opportunity and the responsibility to tackle this challenge head-on. We have the talent, we have the know-how, and most importantly, the can-do spirit to lead the global energy transition. Houston is already leading the way in the digitization of traditional oil and gas, and we have also become a hub of activity for renewables and the development of carbon capture management technology. We are home to major corporate energy R&D centers, corporate venture arms, a range of VC-backed energy startups, and a host of startup development organizations supporting energy technology. So on behalf of the Houston business community, I am excited to support the efforts of the Rice Alliance for Technology and Entrepreneurship. This internationally recognized initiative has served as a catalyst for positioning Houston as a leading center of technology entrepreneurship, as well as supporting tech startups, creating jobs, and enhancing economic development in the region. Rice Alliance may be best known for hosting the world's largest and richest annual graduate-level student startup competition. You might not be surprised to know that 1/3 of the startups in this year's competition focused on energy, clean technology, or sustainability. The Energy Tech Venture Forum that concluded today is also one of the largest events of its kind in the U.S. More than 840 energy tech ventures have benefited from participating at this event over the years and have collectively raised more than $6.5 billion in funding. And so I am very excited to be here today as Rice Alliance builds on this legacy and announces the launch of a program solely focused on energy. And it's only fitting that such a program would join the existing energy innovation ecosystem. Houston truly is the hub of the global energy industry, and it is here where the next generation of energy leaders will create and scale innovations that change the world. I would now like to introduce Brad Burke, Managing Director of the Rice Alliance for Technology and Entrepreneurship at Rice University, who will tell you the details about this exciting new program. Brad, congratulations on the success of the Rice Alliance and the launch of your latest initiative.
Thanks, Bob. It's an honor to work with you and your team at the Greater Houston Partnership. I appreciate your leadership in helping to make Houston the best place to live, work, and build a business. This year, the Rice Alliance is celebrating our 20th anniversary, and throughout our first 20 years, we have worked to educate, support entrepreneurs. We have provided entrepreneurs and startups with access to resources that they need to be successful, whether it be capital, human talent, or mentorship. Our goal has been to capitalize on the most innovative ideas and support the launch of successful startups. So as we begin our third decade, it is fitting that we have an exciting announcement to expand the Rice Alliance's impact in Houston. Houston is our home, and we have strong believers in our city. It is here that some of the greatest minds in energy are innovating. New technologies driven by startup companies have enabled the U.S. to become energy self-sufficient for the first time in history. But the global energy needs are growing and changing. So we need to apply that same entrepreneurial spirit and technology innovation to meet these challenges for the future. Today, we're making a commitment to expand our impact by announcing that we will launch a Clean Energy Accelerator in Houston. The purpose of the Accelerator is to support the growth of clean energy startups with innovative technology solutions. The Rice Alliance Clean Energy Accelerator will be a hands-on 12-week program to support startups from across the U.S. and from around the world. These startups will have access to the Rice Alliance's network of energy corporations, investors, and advisors. The startups will have the benefit of making connections with energy experts who can provide them advice and who can help them pilot their technologies. Startups will go through an intense curriculum and a programming designed to increase their likelihood of success and accelerate their path forward. This new Clean Energy Accelerator would not have been possible without the generous support from our founding sponsor, Wells Fargo. We're grateful for their vision and their desire to make a positive impact on Houston. Wells Fargo has been a leader in sustainability and has committed over $65 million to philanthropic support in clean energy, environmental education, and the transition to a low-carbon economy. The accelerator is also supported by leaders in the energy industry. These firms have been supportive of the Rice Alliance for many years and are actively supporting the transition to a more sustainable energy future. Thank you to the founding supporters of the Rice Alliance Clean Energy Accelerator, including BP, Chevron, ExxonMobil, NRG, Saudi Aramco, Shell, Sonova, Total, and Halliburton Labs. Through our collaborations and partnerships within the community, early-stage energy startups will continue to be supported, even after they complete our program. Once through our accelerator, we will champion their engagement with other programs in Houston, such as Greentown Labs and the ION. All of our community supporters play a critical role in Houston, and we appreciate the collaborative spirit across our ecosystem. It is now my pleasure to introduce Jenny Flores from Wells Fargo. Jenny, thank you again for Wells Fargo's leadership in supporting the Rice Alliance's Houston Clean Energy Accelerator.
Thank you, Brad. Well, here we are today in the middle of a global health emergency, experiencing various severe climate-related weather events, including hurricanes in the Gulf Coast and historic wildfires here in California. I hope that you and your families continue to stay safe and healthy during these uneasy times. In these difficult moments, though, I am inspired to see the work of the Rice Alliance still in full force, still pushing the boundaries of what is possible through the Clean Energy Accelerator. Our Houston team at Wells Fargo has been in partnership with Rice Alliance for some time now and has supported its clean energy programs and world-renowned business competition since 2014. In 2015, Rice Alliance became one of the first channel partners invited to be part of the Wells Fargo Innovation Incubator, or IN2, which is a $50 million collaboration with the U.S. Department of Energy's National Renewable Energy Lab. We focused on identifying promising clean tech startups with the goal of commercializing high-impact, low-carbon solutions for the built-in environment and the agricultural sectors. Since joining IN2, the Rice Alliance has become one of the most promising channel partners, with 3 clean energy startups accepted into the program in just the past 2 years. Houston is an important market for Wells Fargo, and the Houston energy ecosystem has a wealth of connections that can drive solutions to the climate crisis. With your relationships across energy corporations and investors, and your experience in nurturing entrepreneurs, the Rice Alliance's Clean Energy Accelerator is poised to increase the quality and quantity of clean tech startups in the area, which benefits Houston, but also has the potential to benefit the greater global economy. We believe that climate change continues to be one of the most urgent and pressing environmental and social issues of our time. And through our small business philanthropy, we are driving faster innovation. We could not be more proud to support your industry-leading work and know the Clean Tech Accelerator will be a game changer. Thank you for your commitment to supporting small business and entrepreneurship, and for accelerating a just transition to a low-carbon economy.
It is an honor to join you today. While I would prefer to be standing in front of you on Rice's campus, it's still quite exciting to be part of this major announcement in Houston. And while this announcement is promising for our city, it does come in the midst of a pandemic, an economic downturn, and increased pressures on the energy industry. But Houston is a city that is always moving forward. It reflects the resilience of Houston that today we announce a bold step toward a future that includes a vibrant commitment to sustainable and renewable energy as part of Houston's future. Thank you especially to Wells Fargo and to all the supporters of Rice Alliance's Clean Energy Accelerator who have made this possible. I am proud and grateful that this initiative fully aligns with Rice University's strategic plan, the vision for the second century. We have committed that Rice University will engage with and empower the city of Houston as an exemplary 21st century metropolis. As one of our leading industries, the energy industry is an essential and foundational part of our Houston story and its future. As the energy industry continues to evolve and the sources and outputs of energy usage continue to change, it is vital that Houston remains the center of these endeavors and thus the energy capital of the world. Rice University intends to be deeply engaged with these efforts. That is one of the many reasons why we are excited by the opportunities and further engagement the Rice Alliance's Clean Energy Accelerator will bring to Houston. I believe these efforts will position Houston as a leader in energy transition, create jobs, attract and retain clean energy startups, and create economic growth in Houston for the long term. Through a collaborative approach, the accelerator will empower and nurture brilliant technologists, researchers, and innovators and ensure great ideas have the support needed to more fully realize their commercial potential. I'm thrilled to tell you that the accelerator will be housed at the Ion, the innovation hub in Midtown Houston, when it opens in early 2021. The Ion will be Houston's premier innovation hub, part of a more than $100 million investment in the Midtown Innovation District. The Ion will inspire people to accelerate innovative and tech-forward solutions for the challenges facing the world. Startups in the Rice Alliance Clean Energy Accelerator will be welcomed into a creative, interdisciplinary, inclusive, and collaborative community that positively impacts lives through technology, innovation, and entrepreneurship. We have a unique opportunity to leverage the research being done at Rice and at our fellow educational institutions. The accelerator will help connect researchers with entrepreneurs and corporations that will help move the United States toward faster discovery and adoption of the best clean energy technologies. I applaud and thank the Rice Alliance for launching this accelerator today and congratulate the organization on 20 years of remarkable success. I know that what you have accomplished over the first 20 years will be just a springboard for what this new accelerator can provide to Houston and beyond. And it's now my pleasure to welcome Mayor Sylvester Turner, who has been a great champion of developing Houston's innovation economy.
Thank you, David. It's always my pleasure to work with you and support Rice University, a world-renowned institution that we are so proud to have in the very heart of our city. Today's announcement of the Rice Alliance Clean Energy Accelerator is a great example of what we have been seeking to build in Houston, an innovation ecosystem that can develop creative solutions to address our toughest challenges. The Accelerator will build on our initiatives at the Ion, the work of Houston Exponential, and the opening of other accelerators, including Greentown Labs, Mass Challenge, and the Generator. The Rice Clean Energy Accelerator is uniquely positioned to become a starting place for innovative entrepreneurs in the energy transition. The Accelerator will bring together leading innovators, advisors, and corporations to support bold steps in the climate crisis. This effort ensures that homegrown talent stays right here in Houston and that brilliant technologies won't get left behind. Climate change is one of the most pressing issues facing our city and our world. The Clean Energy Accelerator is a fantastic addition to Houston's recently released Climate Action Plan, a science-based, community-driven greenhouse gas emissions reduction strategy that sets a goal of making Houston carbon neutral by 2050 and a leader in the global energy transition. The city of Houston has set a strong example of how to combat climate change and lower emissions in the energy capital of the world. As of July 1st, the City of Houston has been using 100% renewable energy, more than any other city in the United States. The city is a member of the C40, and I co-chair the Climate Mayors, a bipartisan working of groups of mayors of 450 across our country, demonstrating leadership on climate action. Our World Energy City Partnership is a leading voice in the energy transition. This is the energy capital of the world. But I don't want just to defend the title. I want us to lead. And one of my goals is to make Houston a global leader in energy innovation and to create 50 new Energy 2.0 companies by 2025. It is a very ambitious goal, which is why it is so critically important that we have partners like the Rice Clean Energy Accelerator, as partnership is the key to the success of any community-wide initiative. I extend my congratulations to the Rice Alliance on launching this Clean Energy Accelerator. I also want to thank Wells Fargo and all the supporting corporations and community organizations for their action to lead our great city down a more sustainable path, creating a better Houston and a better world for future generations.
Thank you to Mayor Turner, Vice President Lebron, Jenny Flores from Wells Fargo, and Bob Harvey from the Greater Houston Partnership for joining me in today's big announcement. We're deeply grateful to your support and honored to work alongside you in accelerating energy innovations and sustainable solutions. Thank you to all of our industry and community supporters as we work together to transform the future of energy. We look forward to welcoming our first cohort at the ION after it opens in 2021. If you would like to get involved in the Accelerator, please reach out to us through our website and sign up to receive updates and get involved. We look forward to working with you, Houston, and all the brilliant minds we have yet to meet and ideas we have yet to see. We look forward to having you join us on this journey. Thank you.